Setting the stage for conflict, the political landscape of Rome the year 35 BC finds the Roman Republic at a pivotal juncture, with Octavian consolidating power while facing the growing threat posed by Mark Antony and Cleopatra. The political atmosphere is charged, as Octavian seeks to assert his authority and prepare Rome for potential conflict. The importance of Illyricum and Dalmatia. Illyricum, stretching along the eastern Adriatic coast, is a strategic region vital for controlling trade routes and military movements. The province's turbulent tribes often challenge Roman authority, and Octavian recognizes the necessity of securing this territory to fortify his position against Antony and his allies. Octavian's preparations for campaign, gathering resources and troops in the months leading up to the campaign. Octavian meticulously organizes his forces. He commissions experienced generals and marshals resources from loyal provinces, ensuring that his legions are well equipped for the challenges that lie ahead. Strategic alliances. Octavian seeks to strengthen his position by forging alliances with local leaders in Illyricum and Dalmatia. Understanding the complexities of local politics, he offers support to chieftains opposed to Roman rule, presenting himself as a liberator rather than an oppressor. The campaign begins crossing into Illyricum in the spring of 35 BC. Octavian leads his troops into Illyricum, employing a mix of military might and diplomatic strategy. The campaign is designed to assert Roman dominance and suppress any rebellious factions that threaten stability. The initial engagements. As Octavian advances through the region, he encounters various tribes, including the Iapygs and Dalmatians. His legions engage in skirmishes that demonstrate both Roman discipline and the fierce resistance of the local warriors. Key battles and military tactics. The Battle of the Iapygs, one of the first major engagements, occurs at the territory of the Iapygs. The Iapygs, skilled in guerrilla tactics, challenge Octavian's forces. Through cunning strategy, Octavian manages to outmaneuver them, employing a combination of cavalry charges and flanking maneuvers to secure a decisive victory. The siege of the Dalmatian strongholds. After gaining momentum, Octavian focuses on the Dalmatian strongholds. The Roman army besieges several fortified locations, employing siege engines and innovative tactics to breach the walls. The siege is prolonged, highlighting both the resilience of the Dalmatian defenders and the determination of the Roman forces. Octavian's diplomatic maneuvers. Promises of autonomy. Recognizing that outright conquest could lead to further resistance, Octavian employs a diplomatic approach with some tribal leaders. He offers them a degree of autonomy in exchange for their allegiance to Rome, presenting the benefits of Roman protection and stability. Exploiting rivalries. Octavian astutely exploits existing rivalries among the tribes, pitting them against each other to weaken unified resistance. His diplomatic finesse allows him to make significant inroads into Dalmatian territory without resorting solely to military force. The turn of the tide. Key victories and their impact. As the campaign progresses, Octavian's legions achieve notable victories, such as the capture of key strongholds and the defeat of notable tribal leaders. These victories bolster Octavian's reputation and attract more soldiers to his cause. The response from Antony. Meanwhile, Antony watches Octavian's successes with growing concern. The campaigns in Illyricum and Dalmatia not only demonstrate Octavian's military capabilities but also serve to legitimize his claim to power. Antony recognizes that his own position is increasingly vulnerable. The aftermath of the campaign. Consolidation of power in the region. By the end of 35 BC, Octavian has effectively established Roman authority in Illyricum and Dalmatia. He implements administrative reforms to ensure stability and integrate the provinces into the Roman system. Roads are built, trade routes are secured, and local leaders are brought into the Roman fold. Propaganda and public perception. Returning to Rome, Octavian strategically uses his successes to bolster his image as a defender of the Republic and a military savior. He orchestrates grand celebrations, showcasing the spoils of war and the loyalty of the newly acquired territories. Legacy of the campaign. The long-term implications for Rome. The campaigns in Illyricum and Dalmatia lay the groundwork for future Roman expansion in the region. Octavian's success diminishes the immediate threat from local tribes, providing a buffer against potential invasions and securing vital trade routes. The prelude to civil war. However, the consolidation of power also deepens the rift between Octavian and Antony. The stakes have been raised, setting the stage for an inevitable confrontation as both men vie for supremacy in a Rome that stands on the brink of civil war.